Ipinawalang bisa ng Pasig City Court ang resulta ng halalan ng Philippine Olympic Committee election noong November 2016. Ibig sabihin, tanggal na sa pwesto si Piping Cuangco na nagsisilbi ng kanyang ika-4 na termino bilang POC President. Walang nakalaban sa eleksyon si Cuangco matapos ma-disqualify sina Ricky Vargas at Abraham Tolentino. Ito sa rin ng korte na magsagawa ng re-election sa Pebrero ng susunod na taon.
Namigay ng pamasko sa New Bilibid Prison inmates ang DOJ sa pangunguna ni Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre. Mahigit 1,800 na preso ang nabigyan ng pamasko nilang toiletries. Bilang pasasalamat, nagpakita ng kanilang mga talento ang ilang preso. Nangako naman si Aguirre na tutulungan ng mga bilanggo na mapabilis ang kanilang paglaya. Pero paalala ni Aguirre, dapat daw ay makipagtulungan din sila at sundin ang Pangulo na umiwas sila sa droga at krimen.
Kaya tulungan po ninyo kami sa maayos na pamamalakad dito. At huwag kayong sumama sa anumang gulo o tiwaling gawain habang kayo ay nandito.
Ilang beses nang idiniin ng Pangulo na hindi siya magdedeklara ng tigil putukan sa mga rebelde. Pero biglang liko ulit ang Pangulo dito. Kagabi nang dumalaw si Pangulong Duterte sa burol ng napatay na Pasig Police, sinabi niya na pag-iisipan niya ang pagdedeklara ng ceasefire. Gusto raw kasi ni Duterte na magdiwang ng Pasko ng mapayapa.
Baka sabihin nila, walang ceasefire ngayon, baka magkaputukan, then you put a lot of strain on the people. I will think about it. That would be my primary contribution.
Kanina, idineklara na nga ang tigil putukan sa mga rebelde simula December 24 hanggang January 2 ng susunod na taon. Ngayong gabi lamang, nilinaw ni Roque na hindi suspension of military operations ang idineklara ng Pangulo, kundi suspension of combat operations. Pero ceasefire pa rin naman ang katumbas nito. Umaasa naman ang palasyo na susunod at rerespetuhin ng mga rebelde ang ceasefire. Ikinagulat naman ni Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana ang desisyon ng Pangulo. Hindi naman daw kasi niya ito inirekomenda.
Not to recommend for the cessation of military operation against the CPP-NPA. But if the President declares so, then we are going to implement and abide by the directive of the President.
Pasalang na sa Senado sa susunod na taon ang Bangsamoro Basic Law o BBL. Sisikapin daw ng Senado na maisalang sa plenaryo ang BBL pagdating ng Marso. Nakasaad dito ang pagbuo ng probisyon sa pagpapatupad ng Final Peace Agreement ng gobyerno at ng Moro Islamic Liberation Front. Kumpiyansa naman ang ilang senador na maipapasa ang BBL. Magkaiba ang naging pagtingin ni na Senador Franklin Drilon at Senador Coco Pimentel sa naipasang train law. Nanawagan si Drilon sa Pangulo na i-review ang pagsasabatas ng tax reform law. Dagdag pasakit lang daw kasi sa taong bayan ang dagdag na buwis nito sa mga pangunahing bilihin. Mga malalaking kumpanya lang daw kasi ang nakikinabang sa tax incentives nito. Samantalang proud naman daw si Pimentel sa pagsasabatas nito. Depensa niya, madadagdagan naman ang kita ng taong bayan. Nasa tamang paggastos lang naman daw ng tao yan. Maghahain ng resolusyon ng Magdalo Party List sa Kamara para paimbestigahan ang biglang pagkakasibak sa serbisyo ni Vice Admiral Ronald Joseph Mercado bilang Flag Officer in Command o FOIC ng Philippine Navy. Kahina-hinala raw ang pagtanggal kay Mercado na hindi dumaan sa tamang proseso ng change of command. Dagdag pa nila, biglaan daw ang pag-anunsyo na pinalitan ito ni Rear Admiral Robert M. Pedrad. Hinala nila posibleng may kinalaman ito sa anomalya ng procurement ng mga barko ng Navy na inaantala lang daw ni Mercado ang proseso.
Ang mga palamuting pampaskong ito na lang sa bahay ni Aling Carmencita ang dinatangay ng rumagasa ang mga putik at kahoy na halos lumamon sa kanilang bahay noong Sabado. Handa na raw sana sila para ipagdiwang ang nalalapit na Pasko. Pero sa sitwasyon nila ngayon, napapaiyak na lang siya.
Paano kayo makapag-celebrate? Sa nangyari sa amin, hindi kami talaga makapag-celebrate ng Pasko at New Year. Walang, kahit nga, pang Noche Buena, wala kami.
Kahit maghapon na nilang nililinis ang kanilang bahay, bakas na bakas pa rin ang pinsala ng bagyo.
Nasa 20 bahay nakatirik dito bago pa man hagupitin ni Bagyong Orduha. Pero pagkatapos ng bagyo, halos 2 bahay na lang natira. Isa na nga itong bahay na ito pero hindi na pwedeng matirhan ng mga residente dahil bukod sa pader na lamang natira, puro putik at bato ang nasa loob nito.
Pero sa gitna ng unos, lumalabas pa rin ang bayanihan ng mga taga-biliran. Pinagtulungan ng mga residente ang pagbuo ng tulay na ito bilang pansamantalang daanan matapos mawasak ang mga tulay palabas at papasok ng Naval.
Mahirap talaga ma'am kasi sa daan pa lang. Kahit ang misis ko hindi na nakasama. At sick up siya ngayon. Mabuti na kaya mayroon na ditong daan na. At is lang muna.
Kaya mga otoridad magdamag na nakaposte sa mga nasirang daan. Habang iba pang residente, walang tigil pa rin sa paghahanap kahit man lang bangkay ng kanilang mga kaanak na natabunan ng landslide. Napag-alamang delikado ang isinasagawang search and retrieval operation sa ilang lugar. Masyado na raw kasing malambot ang lupa sa area dahil sa buka na nasa ilalim nito.
Nakita namin na yung mga boulders ay na-envelope ng lupa. So sabi ng taga dito, may running water na dito, parang nagawa nilang irrigation supply at saka water supply dito sa local. So baka yun ang naging sanhi na yung lupa niya ay saturated kasi parang clay. So madali siya mag-absorb ng tubig. So bumigat na yung lupa at saka tubig, bumigay, yun, naglandslide.
Poyales, 5 araw nang nag-aabang sa search and retrieval operation, lalo't 4 na kapatid at 2 pamangkin pa niya ang hindi nakikita. Ang kanyang mga magulang, una nang natagpuan at nailibing kahapon.
Tanaw na mo sa posting na tumba na naganda niyo dias kan. Pag kita na hos kahoy nga da nas ubos. Paghangat na mo sa Mumbai wa na yung kisay na lay na padaos-os. Kita na ho.
Pinaglalamayan naman ni Fernando Calyaw ang kanyang asawa at 2 apo na natabunan din ng lupa.
Kat-kat kumaga, nakita ng usa, nangayok tabang tayo tabang. Katutos, survivor nga, buhi. Mo to, ang tanak ko kay nanay, na diha. Di ako, hinahilon, kailam na ko kamot, ako, panigarukuan, kamabuhi pa, di naman.
Siya pa ang nawawala sa barangay Luksoon. Sa ngayon, hirap pa rin ang mga residente sa bayan ng Naval dahil sa kakulangan ng supply sa tubig at kuryente. Pahirapan naman ang paghahatid ng tulong dahil hindi pa nagagawa ang mga nasirang tulay.
This Christmas, Susana Celestino is celebrating her freedom from drug addiction. Celestino used to take shabu daily to escape from her problems. She also earned money as a runner in drug transactions.
Pag may mag-uutos yun, may bigyan ka ng 50 pesos, 20, ganun lang kasing halaga ng kinikita ng drugs para sa amin.
But in June, Celestino decided to surrender to authorities to undergo a drug rehabilitation program. She says she wanted to win back her family's trust.
Yung mga pamilya ko parang nawala ng tiwala sa akin. Tapos yung sa mga anak ko parang nagluwalayo, gano'n.
Celestino is one of close to 700 former drug dependents who graduated from the Quezon City government's drug rehabilitation program. Katatagan Kontra Droga sa Komunidad or KKDK is a community-based rehabilitation program that provides weekly counseling sessions. The participants go through 15 modules designed by the Psychological Association of the Philippines. They look into the reasons of the patient's drug use and teach them to handle cravings. The counseling sessions, which take place in barangay health or activity centers, last for 3 hours. The program can take 3 to 18 months, depending on the participant's schedule. Since its launch last year, more than 2,000 former drug dependents have graduated from the program. Quezon City Vice Mayor Joy Belmonte says the government helps the graduates find jobs so they won't turn to illegal drugs again.
I consider it very successful kasi meron din kasi tayong programa para magkaroon ng pangkabuhayan ang ating pong mga nag-graduate. So far, wala pa kaming na-monitor na relapse doon sa mga nag-graduate at naipasok natin sa trabaho.
Quezon City Police Chief Guillermo Eliazar says the program shows the government's priority is to help drug addicts recover.
So napakahalaga nito dahil dito natin nakikita na ang solusyon sa droga ay hindi lamang police operation. Police operation ay para doon lang sa mga pasaway. Bigyan natin sila ng pagkakataon through prevention and rehabilitation.
After going through counseling sessions for 3 months, Celestino is proud to say she's been cured.
Sa ngayon,
nakagraduate kami sa ganitong sitwasyon, para maginawa, masarap. Kahit maglakad ka sa kalsada, maglakad ka kung saan-saan, sa pamilya, lumapit ka, hindi ka tatanggihan.
And just in time for the new year, Celestino promises to make a fresh start, making up for lost time with her family and teaching others about the bad effects of drugs. Cian Arcangel, CNN Philippines.
Secretary Diokno says a whopping 1.1 trillion pesos or $22 billion has been allocated for infrastructure projects in 2018 under the government's Build, Build, Build program. Among the big-ticket items, the Metro Manila subway, which will break ground in the third quarter of 2018. The Transport Department already designing the subway, which will run 25 kilometers from Mindanao Avenue, Quezon City, to the food terminal in Taguig. It will also extend to the Ninoy Aquino International Airport. In Pampanga, the government broke ground today in the 9 billion peso Clark International Airport Terminal expansion. The new Clark Airport Terminal is expected to decongest the Ninoy Aquino airports by accommodating 8 million passengers annually and can be expanded to accommodate as much as 80 million in the future.
Question is what happens to NAIA? We retain NAIA, so we'll be operating under two international airports, which is common in many cities, in Japan, in New York City, in Washington DC, in UK, etc. So we'll have two major airports, one in Clark, another one at NAIA, and that will be linked by a train that we are constructing. That's also part of the Build, Build, Build program.
The Basis Conversion and Development Authority said the consortium led by Megawide Construction and GMR Infrastructure of India bagged the over 9 billion peso project. The new terminal is expected to be completed by year 2020 and will generate an additional 10,000 jobs.
On the 82nd anniversary of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, the President gave his personal assurance to troops that the government would take care of them and their families. This is in exchange for what he calls their supreme sacrifice, offering their lives for the country. After the liberation of Marawi, the President says he quietly released 500 million pesos to help those wounded in action. Today, he promised to build on that further, pledging regular assistance to the V. Luna General Hospital and the Veterans Memorial Medical Center.
I will subsidize yung medicines, especially those who are they need the management for pills. It's 50 million monthly para sa AFP, pati 50 million sa V. Luna. Doon na ninyo kunin yung ano ninyo for those who are retired. I know that you have medicines to take, management for all the kind of ailment that a soldier suffers when he retires.
More than that, the President gave a recap of additional programs in store for the military. First up is the plan to build a mini GSIS, a standalone pension fund for the AFP. Once the military sells off some of its camps and prime properties, the proceeds will be used as seed money for a pension fund for soldiers. The government will also double the salaries of all uniformed personnel, a campaign promise of President Duterte. The President says he even told his cabinet to prioritize this measure over tax reform. He warned them that if they didn't increase salaries by January 1, he would resign. All this because he gave his word to soldiers that their families would not have to worry about their basic needs.
Do not worry about your families. Do not kill yourself just thinking of what will happen tomorrow. The Philippine government will always be there to see to it that your children will continue to go to school until college time.
Meanwhile, the AFP gave its highest honor to the fallen Captain Romel Sandoval for his bravery, laying down his life for his comrades in Marawi. The Medal of Valor, which is rarely given, was received by Sandoval's wife, Maria Ana Rosario. 27 other soldiers received the Order of Lapu-Lapu for their role in various military operations, going against the New People's Army and also against the ISIS-inspired Maute group. Claire Yao, CNN.
Following the passage of the first package of the Tax Reform Act and the 2018 General Appropriations Act, the Duterte administration will also begin the implementation of huge infrastructure projects in the country. Nel Maribuhok will tell us why.
70% of the additional taxes the government to be collected from the first package of the Tax Reform Act will be allocated to the Duterte administration's infrastructure projects. With this, the government targets to begin next year the construction of huge infrastructures. One of these projects is the 355.6 billion peso Metro Manila Subway project. It will be the first Metro Manila subway in the country that will link the northern and southern part of Metro Manila.
Right now, they're finalizing the feasibility study. The way we will do this is called design and build.
The government will also begin the construction of the 12.55 billion peso expansion project for the Clark International Airport in Pampanga.
It involves a construction of a new passenger terminal building to accommodate 8 million passengers for phase 1.
The said project aimed to decongest Metro Manila and particularly address the area's problem on traffic congestion. The two projects are among the 75 projects under the Build, Build, Build program of the Duterte administration. Nel Maribuho, UNTV News and Rescue, Malacanang.